Dire's top tower is under attack.
Get some diced tomatoes for dinner, and well, he will at least get the Dark Troll Summoner. Forces the callback.
Has fallen.
For VP right now, for them, it's just to make sure that they don't make any bad missteps, try to slowly suffocate the opponent, get more farm, because they know that their heroes are going to be able to farm much better around the map with the Prophet. You farm much more efficiently, so as long as you don't make any mistakes, don't overstep or overextend anywhere, you should be able to extend your lead the longer the game goes on.
Pasha has completed his own Battle Fury. I think we just mentioned that a bit earlier, but now works towards his next item. It just feels like Pasha is so far behind. And with the threat of being ganked, he can't farm as aggressively as he would like in a game where the Ember had a better start.
Haste.
So they're going to instead go for the smoke, and FNG, he's there to tank it, so all they get out of this is Avenge. Vega, it's something, but it's not the kill they were looking for.
I mean, at this point, they're like, you can't really be fussy on what kills you're getting, because they're just so far behind.
Under attack.
The score is even, but farm-wise, it's just really, really big difference between the VP cores. They have full map control, so I mean, in this type of game, you want to further suffocate your opponent, you want to get a gem next to make sure that you remove the vision.
Yeah, I would say gem, some aggressive wards. You are up against the Zeus, so maybe they end up getting dewarded, but you can also punish him when he goes for those dewards. And has picked up the Basher now. So VP gain a new source is the proper line. So we'll have a pause here. Felt like the game was lagging a bit. Not sure why. Seems okay right now. 29.
Probably just some spike.
Maybe it was the dance party in the stadium that was throwing the servers for a loop. They want to clock out and go have some fun.
I've been working for 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because we're doing the casting from the, like, I guess you'd call them like the skyboxes at the venue.
The VIP booths.
The VIP booth. So you can just walk out onto the balcony and see them building the stadium. And they're doing it basically from scratch here in only 2 days. So they may be burning the midnight oil, but it should be a great show. CSGO and Dota both holding hands, playing nice together. One big happy esports family, Winter. Of course, Dota's better.
Yeah, Dota's better, you know, but as a true esports fan, you know, esports, everyone is the same. Dota 2.
Oh no, Pasha. If everyone's the same, then he should have the same amount of farm as Silent, but he does manage to get out of this one.
Of God.
Where were you going with that, by the way?
I just wanted to say if you're all from esports, every game is the same, you shouldn't be biased, but what is better? Just happy that there are tournaments.
Like, I actually am a big CSGO fan, so get mad, guys. We're all friends here. As long as you don't play Heroes of the Storm, you're cool with me.
I play StarCraft. Oh, actually,
StarCraft
I watched StarCraft.
StarCraft is an OG game. That's definitely on the list of acceptable games.
Oh, acceptable game.
VP now moving down the bottom lane. And they're gonna jump Pasha. Oh god, that was ugly. Basically full health. It's gunned down from distance.
That was the Aether Lens range, you know, for the stun. You see how far he actually casted the light strike away from?
That was really, really sexy. Looking on mid now. Oh no, they're looking for creeps. Silent is just trying to set a farming record at this rate. It's just so tough for Vega to get out on the map. I can't stress enough how much they're just contained at this point. Witch Doctor hiding in the trees, Chen hiding in the trees. Ember shows his fiery face for half a second. He ends up going down. They're in desperation mode.
And you know, the problem is like he has to try to keep farming, otherwise if he can't keep up, he's like the only person that can actually farm around the map. So if he plays passively, they're not going to be able to win, like try to come back into the game as well.
But it's so easy to punish if he does play aggressively, so it's just a rock and a hard place. Oh, Syama, quick TP out, was very close to going down there.
Things are just looking really, really bad for Vega right now. They have to like figure a way to be able to get farm I'll try to smoke, get a pick off, like, but it's hard for them to place wards now because they're contained in their base as well. They can't really move out, and they don't have smokes.
Which only further compounds the issue.
Hand of God.
Point there by Pip Muckle.
And because they can't really move out of their base without smokes right now.
Even if they had a smoke, VP have 2 global heroes. They have double blink on their cores, actually 3 with the lead of BOT. So even if you 5-man smoke, they can almost instantly have 3 heroes there, possibly 4 to 5.
I mean, I'm not saying that you do a 5-man smoke. You probably have to show like.
Oh no, I know you're not saying. I'm just saying like even with the smokes, it's still tough to make a play.
Yeah, but without a smoke, it's like no chance.
Yeah.
With the smoke, even if it's hard, at least you have a chance.
There's a ray of hope. Mag moving out into his jungle.
Double damage.
Like Vega may try to reestablish a bit of control here, but Silent is farming the Ancients. We see Lina pushing in the bottom lane. The Chen and Ember on base defense duty. Looks like they're trying to keep the Chen behind the Ember for the send back in case things get ugly. Creeps will push out.
Yeah,
top.
but we saw the last time that he just died in one combo.
Well, that's what happens when you leave the base. Execution, Silent style. Unveil the Abyssal Blade there for the kill.
They're just like playing this game really well so far, like containing their enemies, not trying to make too many. Like they understand that they don't really need to rush things to try and end the game, even though they have a really good lead. They just need to make sure they contain their opponents, further extend their lead. It's like small steps, you know. They're not rushing into anything.
And they've just itemized well. The Orchid to shut down the Ember, the Blink Daggers.
G, gonna get the stun.
Already back.
And they're just even camping, like they're camping heroes like everywhere. Like you mentioned in the trees, just waiting for Vega to try and farm and then kill them after that. Frustrating their movement so much. It's
and
so
I do like the fact the VP aren't actually trying to break the base yet, because
they don't have to rush.
That's the only place where Vega really have a great shot, is when they get the vacuum into a wall with the Ember cleaving and the now Aghanim's Death Ward up on the Witch Doctor. Maybe then they could take the fight. So VP say, we're not going to give you that fight. Not yet anyway. And the blink forward. Silent goes to work with the crits. He does tons of damage. Has the Blade Fury to deal with the Ghost Scepter. And still the Omni Slash going. G's looking for an additional kill now. And get in range. Doesn't quite look like it, but back for the Roche. Blessed. Vega just being bombarded. There's mortar shooting everywhere into their base. Constantly under siege. It seems like VP might even be having a debate about whether they should consider just running in and killing them now.
Basically, the only 2 heroes are farming, like maybe 3 heroes are like Darkseid Iron Shell plus the Chen creeps and the Ember sometimes being able to farm outside the map. Like the Witch Doctor and Zeus are just waiting for creeps to come to the tower and farm those creeps. What a sad life.
They are sharing scraps of bread while the VP are having an 8-course meal.
Fine dining meal.
Yeah. We've got the entire wine rack available for their selection.
Yep, they have foie gras.
5 different desserts. All very expensive, of course. Vega have 1 piece of bread. I want the crust. Good, you can have it. It's all moldy anyway. They do get out on the map now, though. With the Roshan being taken, they at least managed to get Pasha down to the top lane, and he is doing a decent job of keeping his farm of all things considered. 2,200 on the bank. Is this where you just have to go straight into a rapier? And can you justify not going for one at this point?
I think he just needs damage, whatever he gets, like damage, like Daedalus, Rapier. You can't afford to go defensive item. Maybe in a normal situation, game where you're not that far behind, you might want to consider getting a Manta for the Orchid, or even getting like Lincoln's just for the Laguna Blade. But this type of game, I think there's only one way, like damage. You win a team fight with a big vacuum wall and leave. So I don't see any other way that Vega can get back into the game.
Time to commence the siege now. Being up. They do leave the AA top, but he's mostly there for the long-range artillery anyway. Maybe the Witch Doctor could kill him.
Solo kill him?
Maybe. But then you don't have the Death Ward for the high ground defense is the issue.
A healing hand.
Yeah, the same thought occurred to me. Is he going for a kill here? And does Hand of God, but they now break onto the high ground. Silent spinning. Working on the tower, does get troll trapped during this time, but Prophetry had start getting spammed out. And now the Death Ward goes. It is a solo kill on the little Hardy, but is it worth it? Death Ward on cooldown now. Let's see if he can be punished. It's a 1-for-1. Phobos there to clean up.
It's still worth it something for them. You know?
I mean, I'm just thinking Vega right now go high ground and try to go take a late of Rex, and you don't have your Death Ward.
Black Dragons is actually making it.
It is. It's really killing them.
Very, very hard to push.
Seems like maybe they have enough creep clear. Phobos now plate mail. Is this an AC?
Yep. I think it should be an AC, so you can actually keep pushing. And a gem is on its way. It's got a gem on the courier. Further, you know, remove all the vision, so it's very hard for Vega to know when they can split push.
Hand of God.
It's control creeps.
And man, in some ways, I actually feel like it's good for them if the Chen is actually this farmed. If he's actually not this farmed, they wouldn't be able.
They
to
don't have a buffer. Like they don't have sacrificial lambs they can send
Dude,
out.
It's 5k now.
What do you buy?
What can you buy? Can change the game. Hex.
Hex could be big.
Other than Hex,
The only issue is I feel like there's so many threats. I don't think Dagon. Even if you say kill the Juggernaut, the
Dire's
Lina can
courier
still wreck
has
most
been
of your
killed.
backlines. As the Dire Courier does get picked off, I think it was trying to get to the secret shop. But there's a wall of VP heroes preventing that.
Come to me.
Can you buy?
I think Hex though. What else would you buy as the Chen? I need to get Parker around here. He's the
Dire's
Chen
bottom
player.
tower is under attack.
Gonna tell me I'm gonna get some Octarine core.
Alright. Well, probably. G's got a little tired of the stalemate here in the bottom lane, so he commits the BKB and the Laguna Blade. Does not manage to find a kill. In fact, everyone's fully TP, and now Vega are looking to turn this. This is their time to shine with the Veil coming out, but oh gee, the two heroes done outside the base. Phobos lobbing out the Sprout. The creeps are trying to keep them at bay. Sioma the Slayer and no one out pretty far. FNG commits, he walks into the wall, then he walks out of the wall. And he goes for the retreat back. The Urn Charge used to try and hang on for his life. This base is just not easy to break into.
Yeah, it was a really good defense by Vega once more. If they weren't that far behind,
I know. Imagine if they weren't down.
They would have
15,000.
They would have destroyed that fight.
And that's why VP have played it so safe, so cautiously. Their Juggernaut 11k up in the Ember, 6k discrepancy on the mids, and another. I guess at this point you compare the Chen and the Prophet, another 3k discrepancy there. Even then, it's not enough to easily get in.
Get the Yules off.
You counter Yules. And then the Bolt. Death Ward committed to this as well. G starting to drop low. They get him with the chains. Finally!
1k gold.
Finally, Vega. It's been ages. They get one. Silent, meanwhile, has amassed a 7k gold stockpile. But it feels like it's been a while since his gold has led to an actual takedown.
They actually have a lot of gold unspent on the Juggernaut. So
6k on the Chen.
So the last fight, like it wasn't actually as big of a lead because there was a lot of unspent gold on the Juggernaut. Back, Abyssal Blade.
He doesn't even need the Omni Slash. Just right clicks
Oh,
him down.
look at that! Look at that tree.
Finally get to see a Mega Triad.
Let's go, push the tower.
All right.
All right.
Base cannot possibly stand against this behemoth.
But he's not going to move forward.
All right, there's the Hex. So with the Hex, pretty much kill anyone, I think. There's no one that's so tanky you
That's
can't...
swap though, so if
Yeah.
the bench is around, it's not going to be easy.
That's true. As far as just like raw HP. Comes the Mega Triad. He's leading his flock of fellow friends. But not doing battle with the...
He actually opts to go for the Lincoln. I mean, in the normal situation, I would say yes, but I don't know. Feels like they need more damage.
Oh, they have found Pasha though. They get onto him. FNG swapping out to try to go for the follow-up stun, but
the
too
Lincoln's actually saved his life there.
as soon as you question it,
Yeah.
instantly it proves its worth.
Oops, it's worth.
Still, whether he needs it or not, it just delays that damage item either way.
Yeah, but then again, like the more I think about it, it's like if he has the Lincolns, it's gonna allow him to farm further up the map because he feels a bit more safer. So it's like more towards like the game dragging longer because that's the only way they can like win. Hopefully with the Ember 6 slots. Yeah,
Vega just playing tower defense at this point is silent. Just desperately tries to get some damage out, but it is just not happening for VP. They have barely done a couple hundred points of damage to any of the lanes, and we're now 41 minutes in.
It's actually so hard to push versus the Black Dragon.
It's unbelievable.
And the Zeus, you know, like this.
I mean, at some point, that's where I feel like maybe VP just commit like BKBs and just right-click towers and back off, and then wait until their BKBs cool down again.
But they have free run, so they don't really have to rush things, you know. Just wait for ultimates, you spam the treants down,
I mean, they're farming the whole map. Their gold lead continues to increase. So, I agree. They don't have to end it.
Vega has no more options left in this game. They're just like playing and reacting towards what VP are doing. And VP understands that the only way Vega can come back into the game is taking a successful team fight. And there's always a risk when, no matter how far ahead you are, you push high ground against Darkseer, he gets a good vacuum wall with a slide, and you lose the team fight.
And they know that. And we know that. It is an elimination game here. Loser will not advance. So a lot at stake for both teams. Definitely understandable that they're taking it easy. Playing it patiently. Their Ice Blast just constantly peppering the Vega base with additional damage. There's just nowhere that's safe right now for that fountain. Are they going to make a move here bottom lane? Pasha? Oh, he's going to jump away.
Dire's middle tower is under
So is
attack.
this the time? I see 4 heroes bottom. They actually looking to go in. They do have the Venge swap out if they want to commit.
They haven't really scouted the Roshan yet, I guess. Roshan is up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, they didn't scout the Roshan, so if they actually lose the team fight here, it would be a good opening for Vega to get Roshan.
But Juggernaut using Blade Free now is going to bring the tower down. Blinking it is G. He goes with the Yule Scepter BP, and they finally found that big fight to turn the game. Looking for the Omni Slash opportunity, not finding it just yet. Mag does deploy the wall, but G continues to lay into him from the low ground. Now FNG caught out a bit. The Death Ward begins to bounce. This is going to hurt if VP don't get out of here quickly, and they do. The Sleight of Fist almost finishes off FNG, but all 5 cleanly escape. The wall gets committed. Now let's see. Are they going top now?
Did you spot out?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is
Okay,
under
so they
attack.
should be able to retreat and get the Roshan after that. Once they scouts the Rosh Pit. That's still good amount of damage there done to the Vega.
And no losses for VP. That's the key.
But you could see that no matter how far ahead they are, they get a good wall with the vacuum, with the Zeus. They're still dishing out a huge amount of damage there, despite the item discrepancy between the two teams.
Also, credit to VP, their positioning was good. The Juggernaut on the right side, Lina in the middle with the BKB. The Venge was a little close, but the AA very far back. The Prophet doing his own thing. Like, they did not group up as 5 to get caught by the vacuum.
That's basically how you want to play. You send only the Jug to siege the towers, and Lina just waiting until he finds a chance to blow someone up, and Prophet will be doing his own thing somewhere in another lane, preferably. That would minimize the chances of Vega taking a very, very big team fight with the vacuum plus wall. Slide of this more. They're just taking and approaching the game with the best way of minimizing the stuff that can go wrong for VP.
A healing hand.
Wow, he has 2 gems.
Roshan
FNG
has
is just
fallen
balling.
to the Radiant.
2 gems, more other items coming out. Cheese on the floor. Maybe FNG will get a handout this time. Perhaps they should donate it to Vega, who feeling a bit malnourished at this point. Season of giving is over, though. We're now into January. It's going to clear out the big camp, and they do have vision here. Solo. He's gone in pretty far, and immediately VP, the Extermination Squad, is sent out. He narrowly dodges their net as he heads for freedom. He wants to find a new home, solo on a pilgrimage to another land, far, far away.
He wants to go to the Ancients to get a creep.
He is desperate for something. He wants a creep. He wants a scrap. Whatever he can get. And he is going to get it. Black Dragon secured.
ran out the map
This is
just
almost
for a
as
dragon.
good as the Mayflower. He'll take. Oh,
Oops.
Cardi and the Black Dragon's Adventures. This sounds like a really great cartoon. Where will they go next, Winter?
Escape.
Here we go. This, what a pair. So cute together.
Can they be cute if one is organic and one is not organic?
That's what's cute. The
That doesn't
the
fit
blending of mechanical and organic life to create something new and beautiful.
Frankenstein? Question mark. Make stuff that shouldn't be added together into something.
See, gets it.
But they're still holding out the game. That's like the only good news.
I mean,
right?
that's just like that's not even a. As much as it's funny, like that's just how creative Vega have to get. I'm impressed by the fact that he even managed to get that.
Yeah,
get out
they
there.
found a way to defend the base.
You got to pull out all the stops in the situation. Silent doesn't have to be
Dire's
clever
bottom
though. He can just go
barracks
hit
are
building.
under
This is the correct move. Only the Juggernaut should be sieging the
Dire's
base.
bottom barracks has
This is the
fallen.
correct.
He's up in
Yeah,
front.
they're taking no chances. Look at them. Like,
The summon back they do deploy the hex here, but Silent is absolutely fine for now.
so everything is so calculated. They are not taking any chances.
You don't want to throw this game. Like you will not be able to sleep at night if you're a VP and you throw this. They are gonna be very careful. Party and Dragon just watching it happen while the base is under heavy siege. Silent will back his way out. Mag looking for an opening to go in, but again the
Dire's
positioning
middle
very
tower
impressive here.
is
VP
under
just
attack.
so far back, so spread out. Vega are gonna have to come out if they want to play. Phobos is gonna deal with the side lane.
This is the dream Nature's Prophet game, you know? If you're playing a game like this as Nature's Prophet,
You can just do whatever you want. You can 10 items, no problem. Your Juggernaut is there as plan B. It's not all on you. End of God, use button solo. Oh boy. Oh mama. It's been a while since G got to do that. 48 minutes in. And he really enjoyed it. You can see the dots. They really start to spread out here towards the end. Back in. And onto the melee, slapping away, and this time, our first racks of the game. Virtus Pro have done it. It took them a long
Dire's
time.
top tower
Vega with
is
an
under
admirable
attack.
defense, but eventually the Juggernaut has his way.
unfortunately, they're just gonna die slowly at this rate. All the chip damage from the Treants, the Prophet, Ultimate, his summons, and whatever.
At some point, they have to go
make
for
a move.
something.
Yeah, they have to make a move to stop this. Like, Chan hacks, search the Chan in, he hacks someone, start a fight.
We saw them hex Silent, but they couldn't even come close to killing him. Maybe with the MKB on Pasha, it'll be a bit different now. There's the bolt. Still has the Aegis though.
Trying so desperate to just find an opening though. And every time VP are sieging, they're just doing the right thing, like sending Juggernaut alone.
And they're
Very
keeping the
difficult.
other lanes in as well. Prophet going to deal with top, so that no matter what, Vega are caged in all directions.
Yeah, there's not many moves that Vega can actually make. It's either you try to run past the Juggernaut and kill the heroes behind, but then you have to tank the Omni Slash, or you try to engage on the Juggernaut, which is not ideal for you.
Have a cheese, Silent. It'll make you feel better.
But my Aegis is expiring and I'm going to regenerate. I don't need your cheese. I don't need your...
Eat the cheese, damn it!
I'm not...
You fool! You fool! I imagine Lil is.
Did they actually have vision?
I'm pretty sure Lil is.
Where's the vision?
I'm pretty sure Lil's like, I told you so right now. So hard.
How did they know?
Dire's middle
I think
tower
he's just
is under
guessing.
attack.
Repent.
Silent is going to end up getting caught out here a little bit. Now the dead ward goes. FNG could be in trouble. He'll drop quickly. They have lost the bench. Vega at low glass getting something, but it's the rat in the top lane. They need to deal with no one. Working on him, the silence, preventing any follow-up damage. Now the jump forward. Pasha, can he bring down this Prophet? He needs backup. He needs your help more now that Everg's arrived at the last moment, but no one's kept alive. He survives from the heal, and it looks like he's going to get away back to the mid lane where the Juggernaut is working on structures, objectives, trying to actually take what they need to break the space, but Silent can't quite do it. Vega, hang on. They get two.
You got 2 towers, I guess, or 2 heroes. I'm pretty sure they're fine with
I
that.
consider that a win for Vega, though. Like, considering how the game's gone, oh, this would be even bigger. Silent trapped out. Could be next backpack. On 3. This is gonna hurt. Oh, maybe not as much as that. Go Scepter, you'll Scepter, and they had the unstoppable streak.
Okay, that was 1 versus
That
3.
looked like he was gonna kill
That was
all
1
3 of them,
versus
though.
3, and he got 1 kill, and you know, at least he got 1 kill.
If they didn't have Ghost Scepter and Yule Scepter, I think he kills all 3 there. So.
Alright, 2 careers.
Very fortunate it's not
2
worse.
careers? Okay, Pasha have his data, let's complete.
Well, because they had the one die earlier, right? So, yeah. They're pulling out all the stops here.
The game is getting interesting now.
So Juggernaut's out of item slots. That's good news. I mean, I guess he could start and you know some 7-8 slot Dota here. Could replace the Sanjin Yasha.
Refresher BKB. Sounds good. Feels good.
Yeah. Sounds good. That feels good. Great. What else? Item-wise, G is pretty much maxed out as well. I mean, you could replace some of the cheaper items.
Aether Lens. See you later.
That's our Prophet doing.
BKB.
BKB.
Can
And
you
of
buy-
course, they can all get their moon
He
shards.
can buy his moonshot, sell his face boots, you know, Prophet doesn't need boots, you know. So that's another item slot available for him.
A healing hand.
They have
For
a lot
anyone,
of items to
for,
buy.
I just want to say, for anyone who's questioning why VP didn't just walk in and end the game, this is why. Vega are very scary defending the base.
It's just the composition. If only Vega had another hero that has like right click or a carry potential, then VP might actually be scared going to late game because they have Zeus.
Yeah, whereas right now, it really feels like Vega need like mass hex to actually take it late. And even then, VP just have more raw damage output. Ember is also getting close
Yeah,
to
I
max.
still think that they just repeat what they've been doing. Use the Juggernaut, siege 1 lane, Prophet is doing his own thing, and everyone sit behind the Juggernaut, the other heroes. For a swap or whatever, just let him siege.
Oh, Silent.
Gonna jump.
Sees
Abyssal.
opportunity. They are going to break the Lincolns, but...
Oh,
able to
the
follow.
damage! Holy shit, that was like 2 steps. Oh my god, half of his HP gone. Alright, he needs BKB.
Yeah, it definitely feels like...
I mean, if you have BKB, you BKB and you siege. No BKB, you run out. And you still have spin to hit the building, so that's like the safest play. Okay, BKB. Go. He gets BKB now.
Alright.
Let's go, boys!
Winter, you're a commentator. You're not allowed to help VP.
So I'm allowed to... What? I'm helping myself so they can end the game fast, I can go for a break.
You must be like your friend and be silent. No idea. You see that too, Starladder. Like, yeah, I really need it. Oh, goes in again. They swap back, but swap into nothing. Oh, he's dropped Sanjin Yasha. What's he gonna grab instead? Oh, there's the BK. You go sell it now.
I'm being like my friend now. That's what he told me to be. Clearly do not appreciate that.
I appreciate. All right, they have BKB. Can they go? Can they do things? Is
Yeah.
this the time?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can, unless he gets hexed here.
Silent. Oh, no one gonna catch him out, but he doesn't get the Blade Fury off in time. Still, they might be able to run him down. The Remnant forward. BKB from Silent. They got a lot of ways to deal with the Omni. Look at the top lane where they are pushing. Mag also getting caught out on the right side of the fight. Mag is gonna barely survive. Now the Lena's isolated. They are holding the top lane with the Chen army. Prophet cannot break through, at least not easily. No, now the Chen's out of the picture and might end up going down. Zeus down for 110 seconds. Pasha could be next. The chase forward. Silent going the other way. Come back here, Ember. You want a
Dire's
piece of
top
this?
barracks.
You want a piece of this? Down he goes. Deathward though holds the line.
Dire's
Probably
top
gonna die as
barracks
well.
are
It's a
under
chain
attack.
feed onto the Deathward. Lena dead for 120
middle
seconds.
barracks
G
fallen.
is out of the picture. That's a dieback on him. Silent, his
Dire's
turn to
top
run in and
barracks
possibly
are under
die.
attack.
Pasha re-enters the play. He does have buyback though if needed, and he might need it. FNG
Silent.
leaping forward, slashed down by Pasha. Silent, they're gonna kill him too. 4 are dead. Vega, they're hanging on. Barely though.
Okay,
Only
so
2 racks.
They
Dire's
still have
middle
2
tower is
Rexes
under
remaining.
attack.
What has buyback? Juggernaut has buyback, Bench has buyback. Okay.
So I guess Dina dies, then buys back, instantly TPs up, and just eats the death ward and dies again. We only caught the tail end of it with all the action elsewhere.
Oh dear. Oh. They should still be fine, yeah? Gorman, they should be fine.
Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. Some like
Radiant's
1 or
middle
2
tower
core
is under
diebacks could
attack.
just straight up throw this game. Especially if the jug dies back. Often is not that scary,
Oh,
honestly.
dude, if they're gonna
in
be able
a
to
head-on fight.
If they're gonna be able to force the buybacks here, it will be huge for them.
I think they can. I think they do just enough damage to force the jug to
Radiant's
buy
middle
back.
tower
Oh
has fallen.
no.
Unless they just want to give up a full lane of Rex for free.
Radiant's middle
Alright,
tower
they buy
is
back
under
and
attack.
everyone has to run.
Pasha,
Radiant
blinking in deep, hoping for a
structures are
pickoff. Ice
fortified.
Blast is there. Jug has bought back, has the Omni.
Okay, we see,
One more bad fight for VP, and Vega
we see progress. my
might
friend.
turn this one around.
There's progress for them. But they can still rely on red total tactics to get the last 2 Rexes with the Prophet.
What are Prophet's items right now? I know he had the AC. Yeah, he could change some of these out if he wants to just be able to hit buildings harder.
Refresher maybe even? To
Yeah.
just make sure that the...
He doesn't really need the phase boots necessarily.
Either you go for Deso or I think you go Refresher.
I guess it depends on if he's actually. I think you can just have a Deso like ready to go in the base if you decide you're gonna go for
Or
the
you
structure.
buy it in the enemy base, you know?
That too. That's the plan B. And yeah, Witch Doctor's gotta have it.
Which... That's heck.
Oh man.
Lotus Orb, man. They need Lotus Orb.
Heads up!
Lotus
I'll
Orb.
take that as tribute.
Only Lotus Orb in the game is on the AA.
VP. Finally, finally Vega are outside of the base, and they really want to smoke and punish this. They're gonna show the Zeus mid. FNG ready to commit forward. He gets the swap off. It's into it. A Hex down for the count, very likely, but already they've lost the Benj as the trade. Pasha tanks an AI blast, and now they get the Hex out onto Silent. Lotus Orb is there though to cleanse it and keep them safe. And they keep on chasing forward. Do they have a secondary Hex? He blinks in. He goes in with right clicks. He bashes onto no one. Silent is so fed up with all this crap from
Dire's
Vega. He just
top
wants to
barracks
kill
are
somebody.
under
Omni
attack.
slashes the entire Gen army. Yeah, take that, you suckers. But then he gets Hexed and he will go down. Solo is the trade. G lane into no one. It looks like they'll get the Zeus. That's 3 to Vega. No buybacks there. It is in the end though a Juggernaut who drops out of the picture for 100 seconds. Can they get more kills?
Dire's
Pasha looking
top
for it.
barracks are
Chasing
under
forward onto
attack.
G. Might just be able to break down this lead of the creeps pushing it up. So close. Gets the kill. 5 are dead.
Dire's top
VP.
barracks
They
has
have
fallen.
3 buybacks, but the 2 biggest cores, they don't.
Oh my,
And now the Triettes.
holy shit.
Oh my god. So
This is why VP are taking the siege so cautiously before that. Because then something like this could happen if they make a misstep.
Pasha, can he be the hero?
They maybe force another buyback.
You gotta be aggressive now, right? Knowing that
Dire's
the
middle
Juggernaut,
tower
the Lena
is
have
under
died
attack.
back. Those are your 2
Radiant's
biggest
middle
nemesis.
tower is under attack.
Prophet's gonna TP way behind this mid lane. They want to go, and he's expecting where the Remnant is. Like, actually, maybe he saw it. Phobos can't quite get in range, so forces out another core buyback. Casual moon shards ready to go. Base is a problem though, and while that was happening, creeps are doing the work.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 4s are crumbling. All the buffer buildings removed.
They actually have quite a good lineup to defend, you know. All their heroes are quite good. Like Chen and the Darkseer, Ember, Zeus, all the heroes are very good at defending. They still have a shot in this game. If they can actually win one team fight again. One more
I
team
assume
fight.
it's Rapier time for Pasha?
Yes, Rapier time. No other choice. Let's go, let's do it, boys.
Do you think MKB is the item to remove here? the
Yeah, I
ideal.
think dagger is core. You have to be able to blink around and be mobile. in the
And
team fight.
yeah, and save your remnant to get out.
And Lincoln's is also important for him to be able to survive, so I don't think he can replace anything else.
If only there were more consumable late game items for Ember.
You can consume. What else do you want to consume? Dragonlance?
If you could just consume a rapier.
That's why you're not the guy doing the balance changes, you know?
I'm not saying it should be in the game. I'm just saying Ember wishes it was. Jesus, chill. So,
I'm already chill.
you
know?
just like your default reaction is angry. This is why you're not the balance designer for Dota, you idiot. God, just fucking conversation here, Winter. Why don't you want to be my friend?
'Cause I'm already your friend.
So what? Then if you're already friends, you have to become their enemy. Is that
You know,
your-
when you talk to friends, you don't. You get what I mean. You know, when you talk to friends, you don't talk like that.
Can't
You
outrun a
don't. You don't try to
wildfire.
be courteous. You don't try to be mannered. You just flame them,
Oh, Winter.
and then you call them names. You call them. You know what I call you. So. The man with the plate meals.
So the base is slightly protected for now. There's a couple structures, some shambles of what was once the proud Vega fortress still standing. Meanwhile, a very healthy and happy VP.
This is like the mansion, and the Vega base is like the slum. That was 10,000. 10,000 gold.
It still feels like nothing though.
A healing hand.
Vega are getting the lanes pushed out though, and that will be key come this next big fight.
You know how hard it is to push out the lanes when you lose Rax and you're against Prophet? They're
Yeah,
actually doing such a good job.
I know. The Ember factor is kicking in now that he's actually got the
The Golden Sword.
the sword of many winds. Like how silent. He doesn't even care about selling this SNY anymore. Got gold upon gold.
Money to burn.
Their Ice Blast, Vega, hanging out near the Ancients. That's where the real party's at. Yeah, chilling on their side of the map. It is truly tower defense, though. Elstroms, Mjolnirs, maybe. Think they want to look towards for more creep clear.
Maelstrom on Zeus? Question mark? Oh, I think we saw Maelstrom on Dazzle. Like I can't remember what game was that. I think FNG got a Maelstrom on his Dazzle to push out the lane.
Definitely
Roshan
feels like they
has
need
fallen
He
more.
was
to
against
the
the
radiant
Prophet.
Yeah. I feel they need. Like it sounds clowny, but it just might be what the doctor ordered at this point. Any additional wave clear you can cobble together.
So which doctor has to be the one?
Yeah.
Is-
He's a doctor, man. I don't know if I would want him to operate on me, but in the name. Gonna get the lanes pushed out again, though. I've already secured the Roche VP. No reason to start rushing things now after being patient this long. It's currently a cheese on silent. Buyback cooling down
I'll
soon
take that
for everyone,
as
I believe.
tribute.
What's our buyback statuses? Everyone's got it now. Aside from the Prophet.
Hand of God.
So if you're VP, I guess you wait for the Prophet buyback and then you look to go.
VP, I get impatient, I run into the base and I die.
That's what Vega are about. That's what they're banking on. Many a pub game has been thrown that way. They'll wait out your opponents until they have to go to the bathroom or real life commitments get in the way.
So that's basically your strat? You're telling me that's how you win your pub games?
No. I mean, I'm just saying it is a tool in the arsenal. Now, if you really need that win, you just bank on your
So
opponents
you win because your opponent has to go for a toilet break.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whatever it takes, Winter. Sometimes you just need MMR.
You don't even play. Why do you want
I
MMR?
do play.
No, you don't.
I played like last week before we came to Starladder.
Oh
Radiant's
yeah, you
bottom
What do you have a
tower
spy
is
cam in my
under
house?
attack.
Are you watching me constantly? Jesus, man.
I don't need a spy cam, you know, all I need is go to your account, click watch game. You have other accounts? I'm gonna add you on your other accounts. Please accept me.
No, I like not having you spy on me. Sometimes you just need to chill. Have a break.
I'm already chilling.
Alright, well maybe you're chilling too much then. Sometimes you need to heat up. It's cold, man. We're in Minsk. So VP profit buyback, I think it's pretty much ready. 30 seconds, and then I imagine they'll just get all the lanes pushed out and they'll just go for it. Seems like the time to do it. Can't imagine there's any big item that they're waiting for other than...
They're only waiting for the profit buyback and just maybe a good timing. Do they have any smoke to make any surprise play? Nope. So probably the plan is to try and distract somewhere else so Prophet can take the Rex, or someone else to distract and Juggernaut can take the Rex in mid. They have one last smoke.
What is the ideal smoke play here? Oh, Stash Rapier? Or is he gonna wear it? He doesn't really have room.
I think you try to distract with the other heroes and Prophet or Juggernaut take the Rex. It might be the play, like maybe swap into the Lina stun or
Into the Hex.
yeah, something like that.
Speaking of Hexes, Lil Hardy to grab his own, just saving for buyback for now. It's gonna be triple Hex.
They actually have a lot of room to buy more items. Your Lina can replace the Aether Lens. You know, AA can buy more items.
I imagine VP are hoping that they don't need to resort to that to win this game. They're probably thinking, we should be able to win now. There's the swap. Then they immediately locked on no one, trying to finish him off. He's kept alive for the moment, though, with the Yule Scepter. Does drop down and falls in the end. Now G walks in. He gets hexed up. BKB popped, though. He'll be okay. Buyback on the Zeus. Still haven't actually finished off this last Strax, but the lanes are pushing. They're going to back off to the top lane, push that one in. Still maintaining their 5 buyback advantage.
5 buyback advantage.
That's the true advantage. That's the true advantage here. They have 5, Vega have 2. When you get to the 67 minute mark, Winter, you measure advantage in terms of number of buybacks. That's where we've come.
Oh, Venge only has 1 item.
Fortunately, Venge doesn't need many items. That's the beauty of this.
You want to have Aghanim's. You know how much Aghanim's does? Tried it? Dude.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I mean, she can still do what she needs to do already.
But you can do twice as much with the Aghanim's. You never die.
I mean, how do you propose that she gets her eggs? Just stop pushing the lanes and let Venge farm?
She's almost there. She has 4k gold.
Well, you need to save for buyback.
You have eggs.
The eggs is your buyback?
You're dead, but you can still cast spells, you know? It's like the buyback.
Kind of.
Have you ever seen like Venge with eggs and Wraith King with eggs? You actually never die.
Yeah, and then you need an Ursa and an Abaddon with eggs, and you have team invulnerable.
Your accent slacks would be sad because you said Abaddon instead of Omni Knight.
Hell no, Omni Knight's a poser anyway. Slax is just in denial.
I'm not gonna take the blame for that when he gets upset after this.
He's just upset the hero's getting picked. He doesn't care what I say about it. AA?
Ever since when have we seen a game that has 6 Side of Ice? 6 Side of Ice in one game.
5 Blink Daggers on one team. That's
poor Venge. He's not part of the party.
He's the designated driver. He makes sure everyone gets home safely.
Healing hand.
The rest of the ones are the ones living it up. They're responsible FNG. So to counter the 6 hexes, obviously you need to have 6 Lotus Orbs.
Obviously.
Literally the only solution.
No, there's another solution, a more expensive solution, Diffuser's Blade. Slightly more expensive, slightly First. No, that's the old school counter.
Ooh. Which is fine. Alright, we'll see a move out to the bottom lane. Ember desperately trying to hang on. Vega's tournament lives at stake here. And VP still waiting for their opening. Where's it gonna come from? They spoke
Right
to
now.
the north.
This is the opening, right here, right now.
They're looking for the wraparound, the sneak attack. Buybacks all online, I do believe. 8 out of 10. They know the Zeus can't. You kill the Zeus, you've got the one-man advantage. It'll become a quick power play for VP. They find that jump. Smoke has worn off now. The
Swap
Pasta
Hex.
gotta show him.
Swap Hex.
FNG.
Swap Hex.
Oh. Had him in the sights.
It's a 1400 range plus the Ada lens. Look at where they're staying. He's standing him back.
I mean, that's like the only safe spot. They've just got the one tower there to protect them. Are they making the move in? They did get the swap off. The Hex is there onto Mag. FNG starting the fight off. MVP of this one, perhaps, despite the lack of items. MVP finally done it. Darkseer's buyback. He may need to use it here right away. 106 seconds on the quote. I'm surprised he's holding it for so long because the whole team's committed to this fight. Still not using the buyback. Silent retreating out. Lil's gonna pop his cheese. G refreshes, goes to work again. Tried for the follow-up Hex, but there was a Lincoln Spear ready to go on Pasha. Now Mag hits. This is the time for me to buy back. Sleight of Fist through, doing a lot of work with the vacuum onto 2. Now jumping forward, trying to finish up G. They may burn him down. They do get the G kill. He's got buyback. 100 seconds. If he doesn't want to use it, he pops it right away. Looks to re-engage. Phobos could be next. Pasha in danger now. Needs to sit away, and he does make it out. FNG caught by the death ward, doing heavy damage. They're going to bring him down too. Silent could be next. It's Prophet's turn to buy back. He can't afford to die again, and he goes back to the jungle. Quickly gets out of there. Still the base alive. They hang on. G dropped below half. Through that. That's a casual 8,000 gold. So wait, who cares about the gold at this point? It's all about the buybacks now. Ouch.
Why do we always have to get games like this here? Every time.
All right. Now, what do you want to talk about for the next 10? Oh, bottom lane. More action. More action. Phobos, this is a dieback. Phobos can't die. Oh, he does. Boom. Pasha ends him, and now he went so hard. He's going to get him as well. Everyone except for the Prophet is the buyback. But 2 minutes without their prized Rat King, Virtus Pro. Oh, no. They do not want to become Virtus Pro.
I'm afraid they already are at this point. They have how many
I
buybacks?
don't know if they can hold without the Prophet.
3 buybacks plus Lina.
They don't have an Omni Slash right now either.
Radiant's middle tower is
Vega
under attack.
march down mid.
Radiant's
There's the
structures
buyback
are
on the AA.
fortified.
The Chen army comes in. All the lanes are pushing out. There is no real threat to the Dire base, despite the fact that it's empty and naked. Pasha keeps on going. He's even got the stash
Radiant's
rapier.
middle tower
He still has
is
the extra
fallen.
life.
God.
He's taking down
Radiant's
the melee
middle
racks.
barracks are
Vega,
under attack.
this could be a comeback for the ages. There's the swap Hex. It's on to no one trying to focus him down. This could be a terrible death. The Vega direction. No, he's kept alive. The Lotus Orb's going to work here. Chucking out the Bolt. Prophet still 60 seconds. Juggernaut not going to use his buyback, so he will have a second life in this fight should he go down. The Ember now looking to retreat. Jug's back. Sleight of Fist almost goes up to it. It will, with no one jumping in. Jets at home. Boom, shakalaka. Another kill. Looking for G. Backing him back. The Death Ward's there. They're jumping in. They're charging
Radiant's middle
forward.
tower
Vega
is
taking
under
over.
attack.
MVP thrown now. Completely under assault. Where's the backup? The Rat King's going bottom. It's the
Dire's middle
Juggernaut to the
tower
Dire
is
base.
under
Silent.
attack.
Turning this one into a base race. Does
Radiant's
he have the
middle
damage?
tower is
Vega,
under attack.
quick to work. They're going home. They don't want to trade. They want this one clean. Silent. He will go down. Vega have defended. And now they look for the end. VP, so slow, so safe, and so freaking dead unless Silent can save the day here. Going to work on a second life.
Radiant's
Pasha
middle
brings
tower
down the
has
structures.
fallen.
Not the Blade Fury working on Silent spinning, but not getting the damage out. Remnant's away. He can slide back in. And Xiaoma just taking too long to fall. They get the kill there as well. And it's all over. Virtus Pro. No extra lives. It's just the Prophet. But there's
Radiant's
nothing he can
ancient
do at
is
this
under
point.
attack.
No one with the Yules. Don't have to
Dire's
sit on the
middle
sidelines.
tower
We're
is under
taking this
attack.
one. Vega all the way to the back. VP Oh
Radiant's
my
Ancient is
god!
under
Have
attack.
officially thrown this game away. Vega with some
Squadron,
incredible
victory.
plays down the stretch. Oh my god, they can't even believe it. Look at those faces. Oh, look at them. Even the team that won can't believe what just happened. So, what's your professional analysis on that one?
I'm glad